there guys, how's it going? So Dex here and welcome to this lesson. Today we've got a bit of a ghost note groove here. There's a little component which is just like a little 3-note phrase there, and we're just dropping it into the groove in 2 different places. And even though you might get used to the kind of little phrase in one place, putting it in another place can completely throw off your coordination and your timing and stuff. So it's just getting a little bit used to that. Whenever you learn something on the drums, if you learn a cool little phrase or lick or something within a groove, remember, you don't just have to have it at that place. It's like, say right here where you have your normal snare. Say you learn like a snare, then you learn to put a snare after it. So you go like 1 and da-da. It's like, oh, I like that, da-da, da-da. But you might find that you only ever use it in that one place. So take a little phrase that you got and try it somewhere else. So you could, for example, with that bladda, you could try it at the beginning. Bladda, da, boom, boom, bladda, da, boom, boom. So that was just like one little phrase. Take anything you do in your drumming though. So next time you're playing, think like, I like that little thing that I do a lot, but what if I did it here and try and manipulate this stuff? And it's a great way of like recycling the stuff that you already know. Anyway, the little phrase that we have, the little group of 3 here, we're going to have bass drum and hi-hat, followed by a left and then right hand on the hi-hat. So without the bass drum, it's just right, left, right. But with the bass drum at the start, ba-da-da. 1 E and. 1 E and. So we're going to do that, 1 E and then beat 2, hi-hat and snare drum together right here. And then we're going to do that little phrase again. Pa-ta-ta. So I'm going to call it a pa-ta-ta. So pa-ta-ta, snare, pa-ta-ta. Pa-ta-ta, snare, pa-ta-ta. And then, just to finish it off, bass. Although everything inside you is going to scream to do a snare drum there, because we're used to doing the pa-ta-ta. I must be the worst drum teacher on earth. Pa-ta-ta. I'm calling it that. But I'm sure there's a way more creative name. But pa-ta-ta. So you've got your pa-ta-ta, and then snare. And you'll go pa-ta-ta here, and your brain will think, oh, you want the snare again, because your body and your subconscious are trying to learn from what you've done. When you repeat something enough, it's like, oh, you do that all the time, let's do it again, which is why you get into bad habits. But to get into good habits, we're trying to do it and then change it. We want to be able to manipulate it. We don't want to do it the same every time. So pa-ta-ta, snare, and then pa-ta-ta, bass and hi-hat, then the snare, and one more hi-hat right there just to finish off. So pa-ta-ta, snare, pa-ta-ta, bass, snare, hat. Pa-ta-ta, snare, pa-ta-ta, bass, snare, hi-hat. Now remember, those ghost notes are soft. The temptation with them though is to play them loud, because you're putting so much effort into like, well, I've had to coordinate that. I want you guys to know that I've got this new secret note just here called a ghost note. But if you play it loud, it's no longer a ghost note. So pa-ta-ta, it's subtle. Very, very soft. Just coming off the head a little bit there. You might be tempted to play, but listen to how that sounds. You get the picture. You want the louds, you want the softs, and that's what makes these grooves groovy. So that's the groove. So what you can do if you want to, you can try and play that along with me when you're happy. I'm going to stick that little loop on that I was playing along with earlier. And I'm going to play that a few times so you can play it along with me. And after I've done it a few times, I'm going to break out a little bit. I'm going to try it in some different places, put some fills with it, and generally show you what I'd like you to try and do with it. Because it's no good just going, oh, look, I can do the groove 4 times. Woo. Play the groove 4 times and fill, and try and do this. Try and do the same groove on the ride cymbal. Try and mix it around. And just see where you explore this stuff, see where you can take it. And like I say, you just take a little component, move it somewhere else, try it on a different instrument. You want to be able to do whatever you do in whatever situation. So that's where we're going with it. Complete freedom. So, right, I'll count you in. Let's give us a go together. 1, 2, 3. fun stuff, guys. Anyway, I hope that groove makes sense. Cool stuff with ghost notes and little components and things. Again, there's more of the ghost note stuff in the ghost note section on drumdex.com. So, yeah, check that out if you want to get more into this and more progressive. Again, this has just been like a one-shot lesson. Like, hey, let's try this groove out and see how you get on with it. But if you want like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, again, check them out. You guys take care. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you soon.